So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you what this device is, the modes. I've got before and after photos. I'm going to talk to you also a little bit about the technology about it and why I love it. And I think it's super cool and innovative and my thoughts. So let's get started. Okay, this is a 3-in-1 device. It is microcurrent, and what else this is their laser light therapy is in this device. I've done a whole video on JOVS laser light 4D mask, which is laser light therapy rather than red light therapy. And it's actually a lot more strong, I guess you could say. It's actually laser light therapy. And they were able to patent and innovate how to be able to get that in a mask. And they've also are using it in this device as well. So you've got the laser light and you've got the microcurrent in this device. So what also is super cool about this device is that there are 3 modes. You can use this on the face to lift tone, minimize fine lines and wrinkles, help with texture, unevenness of the skin. You can also use this on the body, which is going to help to tighten muscles is what they are claiming. I haven't used the body function on that, so just make note, but this also can help to release any tension like in the neck. When you're really tense, it can actually make that fascia in your body like all bunched up, and it can make more wrinkles. It just doesn't look good on the face or on the skin. So to release any tension and any fascia is always a good thing. You can also use this on the hair and the head. So it is going to help to strengthen the hair follicle. So if you are having thinning hair, this can help with that. It also can help to tighten the scalp. And when I heard that, I was like, wait a minute, why do you want to tighten the scalp? And I'm going to share with you why that's kind of important. And I think it's kind of cool. Within each mode, there is actually 8 intensities. When you first turn it on, you'll see that there is a solid green button way over to the left, and that is just the laser light mode. There's no EMS on there on that mode. Once you click the plus button, you'll see that it is blinking the next dot over. The blinking means that it is actually on level 1. And then if you click the intensity again, you'll see that it's solid and now it is on level 2. And you do that all the way and it's got 8 levels, which I actually really love because it really takes you through those intensities. I feel like can really prepare you for the next level, and you've got a lot of room to grow with this device. Always start with a level 1, and I'm telling you, you're gonna wanna start with a level 1 on this. Let's talk about the 2 types of technology that it has. It has microcurrent technology. This is actually more EMS-like, and I just wanna make this very clear. When working with Asian companies, what I notice is that they use microcurrent and EMS interchangeably, okay? And that's very, very common. They consider EMS to be the same thing. And in a nutshell, it kind of is. It's just different levels of frequency, I guess you could say. I'm gonna put over a diagram off to the side so you can see the different types of electrotherapy currents. So you can see that microcurrent is in there. You can also see that EMS, because that is going to be the most intense because it actually contracts the muscle. That is what this is, just so you know. That contraction of muscle is going to help to build up the muscle, and that is going to make the face appear more toned and also, I think, more full, if that makes any sense. I'm going to show you some before and afters, and it'll be interesting to see what you think about my before and afters as well. EMS, electric muscle stimulation, is like your weight training workout. That's what you're going to kind of want to think about it in the face. Okay, it's going to help to contract those muscles. It's going to help to build ATP, which we always want, which is going to eventually help with collagen stimulation. So just kind of keep that in mind. Microcurrent is a technology that I've been using for years, or EMS. I use both of them. I also use nanocurrent, but anyway, that's in another video. But yes, I love electrotherapy devices. And then the other technology that they use is their laser light therapy, which I am a huge fan of. This is the same laser light, like I said, that is in their 4D mask, which their laser light therapy is 6 times stronger than your red light therapy. So laser light therapy uses lasers to deliver a concentrated beam of light with a single precise wave length. Each of the treatments on here are 5 minutes, which I love. So you can use the face mode. Actually, you can use all of these modes daily. Now, when you are using this on the face, I really caution you to use it daily because it's pretty strong. So the EMS on here is really strong. You can really feel this. I like it, but not everybody is going to. There's no getting away from it. So if you don't like any facial stimulation, unfortunately, you're not going to like this device because even level 1, you can really feel it. What it feels like, and I tried so many different types of microcurrent and EMS devices, and a lot of them feel like zapping, tapping, contracting. And what this feels like, it's really different in that it feels like a contraction, but that it's moving upwards. It's like almost like it's contracting the muscle up. That's kind of how I felt with this device. And I don't find it to be unpleasant, but again, I love all beauty devices. And the only thing I don't like is a zapping. This does not zap. So just keep that in mind. So again, I caution you, you will know if you have used the face mode, if you've overused it. And when I first went in with this, I used it, I think 3 or 4 days in a row. And I would say that by day 5, my face was like, it felt like I was overdoing it. Like my face was like exhausted and there was some twitching in the muscles as well. So I was like, okay, I'm probably overdoing the face mode and I need to just, go in a little bit, give myself a couple more days off. So I would not do this daily. They are saying that you can also do it every day, twice a day if you wanted to do a 5-minute daily treatment with just the gel, because you can use it with a gel, just do the face treatment. And then in the evening, you can use their mask for enhanced penetration. It's got some really great ingredients and I will list those here. Love it with a mask, but that's going to be a little bit more like your more intense treatment. And you can do that at night. When you're using the hair mode, you're actually going to use this side. This comes off from this. So you're going to use this for the hair. You're going to put on their scalp essence and you're just going to do zigzags, like literally like this. Zigzags get all around the scalp and you're going to do that for 5 minutes. Now, when you are doing the face mode, you're going to take this off. It's very easy to take off. You're actually going to use, they provide these. These are actually really wonderful. I absolutely love these, really high quality. I've actually used these a couple of times as well. Like I'll use it like this, and then the next time I'll move it over and use it like this. I can get a couple of sessions out of these, just so you know. But you put this over it, it will hold this in place. And for the daily morning mode, if you want to just use the gel, you're going to put gel on here, and then you are just going to hold it in a certain spot. You are not moving this up. And I asked them, why is that? Why are you just holding it for about 8 to 10 seconds? And they said, because it is pretty strong, it is pretty powerful, that it could be a little bit more uncomfortable to move it on the face. And they found it to be more beneficial by having it sit on an area anyway. So once you're holding it on an area, you're going to leave it on there for 8 to 10 seconds. And you're going to lift it off, go to a different area. You're going to do that no more than 3 times. Any one area should not have the EMS more than 30 seconds. So 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. And again, you're just holding that. And I actually really love just holding it. I did find it to be a lot less irritating, I guess you could say, than some EMS devices when you're moving it up and having to like keep your tongue on your mouth because your teeth get like irritated and all of that. So I found this to be really easy to use in that sense. So then what you can do in the evening is that they have a mask that you can put on and you're just going to follow the same principles that I just got done telling you, holding it in an area, and you can see the mask, it shows you where to put it, and you're just going to do it again for 8 to 10 seconds. Full treatment is 5 minutes. So how often do you use this? Honestly, when you get this, I would go with 3 to 4 times a week with that EMS. Build your way up. I actually did it 5 times a week. That's what I did. So when we are doing the hair mode, like I said, and you're doing this, and you're adding that essence on there, the essence is going to be great. Microcurrent also can help to reignite like the hair follicle and hopefully to help with your hair so it's not as thin. But there's very minimal research on that, just so you know, and hair loss is very complicated. But anyway, I think that it's great for overall great scalp health. What's also super cool about this is that they say that it helps to tighten the scalp. And I was like, well, what does that even mean? Like, why do you want to tighten the scalp? I would think that you'd want to kind of release any tension. But tightening the scalp, and I think this is actually kind of a brilliant idea, it makes sense to me. If you tighten this area, right, you can see the face is going to be lifted as well. So that makes sense. Okay. I was like, okay, yeah, we all want to do that. So I used actually the hair mode only about 3 times a week. And then I used the face mode about 5 times a week is what I did. Some additional cool features about this device. This is how it comes. So it's going to sit in here like this. Very, very beautiful. However, my con is it doesn't travel very friendly. So just kind of keep that in mind. But it's also really cool about this case. It is a UV disinfectant. So it is going to, after every time that you use the device, put it in here, it's going to disinfect the probes. So that's really cool. So let's get into my before and after photos. I'm going to go ahead and post them here. And my disclaimer, what is it that I'm looking for? Honestly, because I'm a radiofrequency user, I think that my face is in good shape for a 52-year-old that doesn't do any in-office procedures and never gotten Botox fillers or any type of surgery. So I think that my face is in pretty good shape. So I am looking, I've been doing this kind of stuff for 4 years. So I'm really looking to maintain the face. That is my expectation. And of course, if there's any improvement, I mean, I'm going to be very happy with that. So I did this for 30 days. I just got done letting you know how I used the device. I always will post a colored photo as well as a black and white photo. The reason I do the black and white photo is to get rid of any lighting so that there aren't any lighting issues with that, you know, could potentially be there. And I think that the black and white, like you can really see when you do black and white where my hyperpigmentation is, where those fine lines and wrinkles are when you get rid of the light. So anyway, let's go ahead and look at them. I would love to know your thoughts. I am really pleasantly surprised. Like, I'm thinking my face looks pretty good. I feel like there's actually improvement, and I feel like my face, and I've lost some weight between those two, maybe just about 5 pounds. But when I lose weight, I lose it in my face. And I feel like this actually helped to plump the skin. My face looks plumper. Do you guys see that? Let me know. And I'm wondering again, if it's because you're just using that high intensity EMS around the face that it, you know, you're lifting everything, all of those muscles, that it's also making it up here more full in a really positive way. And I feel like it's also just a little bit more lifted on the jowl area. My lines, this is my most, you know, this is the line that is my pain in my hiney, because you can always see this one. And I feel like you can tell, it looks like it's kind of not as intense. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. That could be lighting as well. I'm really pleasantly surprised. I was really scared to give up my radio frequency for 30 days. I think it did a really great job. So of course, do I recommend this device? Absolutely. It's a pricey device. There's no way around it. And that's because of the 3 modes. It's also because of that laser light technology paired with that EMS. That's why it's so pricey. So this is definitely going to be an investment piece. I think that who this is going to be for is that person that has advanced signs of aging. And also if you don't, if you're like just starting to see those aging signs, this is going to be great if you want to, you know, spend the money. But I think also if you are just scared to death of radio frequency and you're just like, oh my gosh, I just really think it's going to melt the fat in my face no matter what I tell you. You might want to check into this. All right, there you go. If you have any questions, please let me know. And now what you're going to want to do is check out these videos. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a like. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.